know if this was recording or not. I had to use my old camera mount, so this is probably going to be super shaky. I finally got a new car. I'm so excited. It's not an SUV like what I originally wanted. Every time I stop at a red light, I feel like everybody's looking at me talking to the camera. Wanted to give it a shot, doing a car vlog in the new car. It's not an SUV like I was originally going for. This is probably going to be too loud. Hold on. Still have to get used to where all the controls are on this. I'm totally losing train of thought here. Every SUV that I went to look at was either, like the first one we wanted to look at was a Jeep Liberty, but it was like a 2003, I think it was, which is kind of old. I didn't want to go that old because I didn't want a lot of miles. It had like 60,000 miles or 70, something like that, but it was all rotted underneath. And I know my old Jeep that I had issues with rot and everything, and I had to have it fixed. Like the driver's side floor was rotting out, and I had to have my uncle fix that, which thankfully both my uncles were mechanics, so all my life I haven't had to, like all my driving life, I haven't had to really take anything to a shop. So that Jeep was a no-go, and then we drove a Buick Rendezvous, which it looked so nice. Like the inside was huge and it was spacious and all fancy stereo and everything, and it was all like that woodworking type, like it's not real wood I guess, but it looks like wood on the inside, so it looks super fancy. But as soon as we started driving it, I was like, no, I don't want this, because you could put your foot all the way down on the gas pedal, like to the floor, and it would not go. Like it had zero balls whatsoever. So that was a no-go. There was like a hybrid, what was it called? It was a Honda Insight, I think, which was a really pretty blue color. And then when we went to look at that one, that was like all rotting underneath. It had, the place just looked sketchy because they didn't even mow their lawn. Nobody came out to like say, hi, can I help you or anything? And there was people that worked there everywhere. It was just like, yeah, I'm not buying a car from this place. It was just a sketchy looking dealership. And the back window on that, like I didn't notice it from the pictures, but the back window was, what the hell? Something just popped up saying visual voicemail has stopped. But the back window is like completely horizontal. Like I don't know how anybody can see out of those windows. It's kind of like a Prius, which I also don't like those cars, but it's just the, like, I feel like you can't see out the back window, and I couldn't deal with that. So like I was getting so fed up with looking for a vehicle, and we finally went to a place that's only like a mile from our house. Like we drive by it all the time, and I was like, let's just go look there. And we had seen this on their website, which is why we went in there to go look in the first place. They had like a Nissan that I wanted to look at too, but they have 3 dealerships, and the Nissan was like in Natick, Mass, which is like an hour away from us, which I suppose they could have had someone bring it down, but I didn't. Like I was at the point where I was like, I want to walk away today with a car. And it was getting late in the day. It was last Saturday that we got it, and I had to make my decision on this one because it is a 2013. It only had 38,000 miles on it, and I was like, they just got it in the day before, so I was like, if I sleep on this and let it go all weekend, then they're not going to have it. And we could only go on the weekends because Steven works and everything, so during the week. So we got this, and it's a Chevy Sonic. It is white, which I've never had a white car. My family has always had either black or red. Like my Jeep was red, Steven's Lexus was like reddish purple. I wanted to go like funky with it and find a funky colored car, but that wasn't happening. Like I talked about, we found that pink Mitsubishi Mirage, but that thing just, that was really far away. For one, I didn't want to drive all the way there and look at it and then not like it and have to come back empty-handed. But it was such a tiny car, and like this is small, this is a small car, but it's a hatchback. So I went grocery shopping yesterday to test it out. Everything fit. It's nice and comfortable. Has a nice stereo, which is, I know that shouldn't be the main thing, one of the main things that I'm worried about in a car, but like I can't drive without listening to music unless I'm doing this. And it has the audio, what's it called? Like the little output plug, so that I can just plug in my MP3 player, which our Scion has that too, but it's like inside, the plug for it is inside the friggin' center console, and that always aggravated me. But I know this is like, that's probably like nothing to so many people, but I've never had a car this new before. Like it's only 4 years old, so I'm super stoked about it. And now I can just go during the day. Like, you have no idea how much it sucked this past like year and a half to be stuck in the house all day long. Like we had, Steven's grandma had the Ford Taurus, which I was able to take like if I needed to go out during the day, and then like if you guys have been following me, you know his shitty aunt is what I like to call her, ended up taking that car because of the whole deal with her son taking the other car and stealing it, and I won't even get into that story again because it just aggravates me so much. But she ended up taking that other car and didn't even put it in her name because she doesn't even have a friggin' license. Like I said, I don't want to get into that again because I get so aggravated, but I finally got another car. It's more than what we wanted to end up paying, so we have a second car payment now every month, but it's only a 2-year loan because we put so much money down on it. It was like $2 grand above what we wanted to spend, but it's worth it because now I can go out whenever I need to. Now I can take Aiden to school and pick him up so he's not stuck on the bus an extra 2 hours every day, because he's the first kid on and the last kid off, because we live right near the like the lot where they park all the school buses when they're done for the day. But right now, today is Saturday on Labor Day weekend, so I don't know why I'm going out because it's probably going to be so busy. But we're going to, not the Halloween store because I want to wait on that. God, I hate that intersection. We are going to Party City because I want to try and see if they have any like Halloween molds or anything to make more bath bombs and fun stuff for the shop. I want to go to Spirit, but I'm trying to wait until next week because they're supposed to get all the Hocus Pocus stuff in the store. They have it on the website, and I like added everything I wanted to my cart the other day, and their shipping was $20 for 3 things. No way in hell am I paying $20 for like a sign and the little, they have like the figural keychains is what I wanted. So, not doing that. Yeah, that's Bob's. I don't think we need to go in there for anything, bud. I hate this parking lot because people always drive through it like bats out of hell. Bed Bath & Beyond, we could go in there, but then I'm gonna spend money that I don't want to spend right now. What was I even talking about? I don't know. We're gonna go in Party City right now, so I'm sure I'll be back later. Now that I have a new car, I want to like park away from everybody in the parking lot because I don't want to get rammed with a carriage. Alright. You guys see my child right now. Party City did not have all their Halloween stuff out yet, which is, it's already September 1st, and I feel like the past few years everybody's been putting stuff out like the beginning of August, and I haven't been able to find much around where we live at all yet, which sucks because I'm a total Halloween person, and now with the shop and everything, I want to make Halloween stuff. Like, I have the Beetlejuice collection, but I want to make more stuff, and I haven't been able to find anything yet, so Party City didn't have anything. He had to have this cheeseburger hat because he's obsessed with hats and obsessed with cheeseburgers. But then we went into Dollar Tree, which is like over there, and we got ice cube trays, which are gonna come in handy for, like, I'm thinking I'll make like sample soaps with them, like spiders and spider webs and pumpkins. And then we just got like some candy and eating one of this cup. A little skull with a brain. But that's pretty much it. So now we're just gonna go home. So I'm gonna shut this off so I can listen to music and not get copyrighted. But I just wanted to do like an update video. Finally got a car, can probably do more vlogs now during the week especially. So I will see you guys more often.